Fabulous Victoria, and I am back with another video. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about my diet that I was on for about 2 weeks, and I will be pretty much sharing you guys my journey of the way I felt before, during, and after the diet. But before we get into this video, please be sure to subscribe. That way you guys can be a part of my journey, and make sure you guys hit that notification bell. That way you guys can be notified of when I upload. Alright guys, so let's just get straight into this video, okay? I'm gonna try not to make it too long, but we'll see what happens, okay? But anyway, so some of the questions that I have for what was going on before the diet is how I felt going into the diet. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I did have a little bit of anxiety going into the diet, and that's simply because, I'm kind of always anxious. I was more so anxious because I didn't know whether I was gonna keep it up. So I was really anxious with that, and I didn't know whether I was gonna complete the whole thing. I didn't know whether it was gonna be for me or what. I also felt like, I didn't know whether the foods that I was gonna be eating, I was actually gonna like it or not. So that's kind of how I also felt going into the diet. Okay, so the next question is preparedness. So I have here, what did you do to get prepared? So for one, as far as preparedness, I went to the grocery store and picked up everything that I needed, checked my cabinet, seen if there was, anything I needed, and seen what the diet kind of looked like prior to me getting into the diet. So I kind of seen whether the diet had foods and stuff that I already ate, which it did. So I was like, this actually may not be that bad. Although, I kind of just didn't know because I didn't know whether I was going to be hungry or not, or have just really, really bad cravings for other things. So I didn't really know how that was going to go. Another thing that I also did was worked out the week before I started the diet. That way I was a little bit kind of ready as far as working out went. But I wasn't eating healthy that week. So I was just really just working out just to be working out. But I wasn't eating no healthy things. But then when I went into the diet, and was working out all at the same time. So that's kind of what I did to kind of like prepare myself when it came to working out and incorporating dieting at the same time. Because just so you guys know, I did work out the entire 2 weeks while I was on the diet. So that was another thing. So some of the assumptions that I had about the diet was that I would not get full. I thought that I would not have enough food to eat, and then I was like, I'm not even sure if I would get full and everything. So that was like my main assumption, was that I wasn't gonna have enough food to get full, and it was gonna make me not want to even keep up with the diet. So that's my main assumption. And my weight at the start of the diet was 167.5 pounds, which isn't bad for me. That's usually the weight that I am usually at when I'm at my heaviest. If I'm anything over that, then I know I've been just going crazy. For the most part, that's usually where my weight is at 167.5. Or it might teeter from 167.5 to like 167, and it might go a little up, a little down. That's just usually where my weight is at. So during the diet now, we're getting into that section of the video. So during the diet, the types of food, how did I like it, everything like that. So during the diet, I noticed that there was a ton of things that they wanted me to do, and I was just kind of like, that's not something that I really want to eat. So I found myself modifying a lot of different things. I found myself modifying the foods. I found myself modifying things to my taste, my liking. There were times where they asked me to eat cheddar cheese, and I didn't have cheddar cheese, so I just used provolone because that's what I had in my refrigerator. There were times where they wanted me to eat cottage cheese, but I've never ate cottage cheese, and I'm not a firm believer in eating that shit, so I just didn't eat it. So I would just cut that part out. And then they wanted me to eat soybean pods, and I don't even know what that is. And I was just kind of like, I'm not going to eat that either. So I went and ate, I just skipped that part and just didn't eat that. There were also times where, they gave me snacks and things like that, and I actually did not even eat them because I was full, or I just was too tired to go in there and finish cooking or eating what they wanted me to eat. So there were times where they asked me to eat certain things and I just couldn't even bear to eat it all. So that was a whole nother thing itself with the food. So I also have here on the list, was I hungry? Now, honestly guys, I was not hungry. There were times where my stomach growled because I may have eaten really, really early in the morning and then had the little small snacks that they asked for me to eat in the middle of the day. And then by the time I ate dinner, I was not hungry. I did not ever go to bed hungry. My stomach growled only during like lunchtime and then a little after lunchtime, and then after that it wouldn't growl anymore. I went to bed satisfied, where I was full enough to, you know, eat the foods that I had, and I felt comfortable with what I was eating. And then I would have a little dessert after if I did feel a little hungry still, but for the most part I did not feel full. I was definitely satisfied with everything they had. And you guys have to realize I had 3 square meals a day and I had 3 snacks a day. So it was my choice to not eat some of the snacks, but for the most part I had 3 square meals a day and 3 snacks a day. Okay, so on the during the diet part for number 3, I have how did I feel? Now during the diet, I felt extremely good. I honestly felt really good during the diet. I felt like I had a lot more energy. I felt more energized. I felt more happy. I was even meditating during this time. So after working out and things, I actually meditated after, worked on different types of spectrums of things in my life. If you guys want, I can put a picture of the like chakra things that they want you to work on. I actually stole it from NLE Choppa's Snapchat because like I'm a little bit obsessed with him, okay? I'm sorry. If you guys want to see that or whatever, I will have that up on the screen just so you guys can, you know, work on those things yourself. And yeah, I'll have that there. If you know you don't want to keep having to come back here to this video or whatever, you can always DM me. I'll have my social medias up here and ask me, hey, can I have that little picture of the chakras or whatever that you had so I can, you know, study that and get better with meditation myself. And I will feel free to send it to you. Don't hesitate to let me know that you guys want to use it or whatever, because we all could use a little bit of peace and tranquility in our life. So yeah, I did that during the diet. So I actually felt really, really good during the diet. I was a lot happier during the diet and everything else. It got to a point where I stopped having cravings and things like that for certain things while on the diet too. Like at first I was dying to get me some Chick-fil-A. I was like, man, I want some Chick-fil-A so bad. As soon as this diet's over, I'm getting me some Chick-fil-A. I want Chick-fil-A so bad. So the cravings actually stopped a little bit during the diet, and I would say they more so stopped towards week 2. The first week was a little bit tough because it was all new to me. But by the time that the week 1 was ending, all the way down to like week 2, my cravings kind of limited, and I kind of felt more like, man, I'm seeing so much results that I don't really know if I want to eat bad. You know what I mean? So that's how I felt with that. I kind of touched on this already, but I did work out while on the diet. Now, I didn't really do too much working out and things like that. All that I really did was I would get on the bike, or I would do the little stepper stool thingy, or I would use the little abra workout thing for my legs, and I would do that for about 10 minutes straight. So I did that, then I would do crunchies for about 2 minutes straight, then I would go ahead and do an arm workout thing for about a minute. And then I just started incorporating doing like behind my arms and things like that, and doing that for about a minute or less. And then I would do like squat type things and work out my legs and glutes. And I would do that for a total, maybe I would say, because I would usually do like increments of 45 seconds with the glutes. But I would say that I worked on that maybe like a total of 4 minutes, maybe 3-4 minutes all together with all the glute type workouts that I did. And of course I would take like small little breaks in between, because you know my body's not used to doing that much working out and stuff. So yeah, that's how I do. But you know, I could tell that my form was getting better. I could tell that I was seeing a lot of results, especially in my stomach. So as you know, that literally made me feel good, and it definitely made me more confident with the diet and wanting to continue the diet because I was seeing so many results, which also made me not really want to, you know, eat bad and stuff after the diet because I was like seeing so many results. So I was like, oh my God, no, can't ruin this. All right, guys, so now we're going to be talking about things that I did after the diet. So after the diet, I decided that I would continue to diet. I'm going to actually continue to diet all the way up until Hawaii if I can. Now, I know that I won't have the willpower to just not eat bad for a whole 6 months straight, more so like 5 months now straight. But for the most part, I do want to continue to keep eating right and eating healthy and working out and things like that, because with me seeing significant change in my body, I don't want to do anything to ruin that change that I've seen to my body. I want to enhance it, so I want to keep moving and doing it as much as I can to keep that progress going. So I have here also cheat days. So honestly, I think that I will have some cheat days, but I think that what I will do is I might do one cheat meal, maybe one cheat meal every 2 weeks, or maybe one cheat meal once a month, and then I might have like little cheat snacks here and there. Maybe like once a week I'll have a cheat snack, or maybe not even once a week, maybe every 2 weeks that I'm not doing the cheat meal, I will do a cheat snack. So I might do a cheat snack every 2 weeks, and then the next 2 weeks I will do a cheat meal, and then that will be the entire month. So one cheat meal a month, one cheat snack a month, because I kind of want donuts too, but you know, I don't want to eat donuts, you know, every other week. You know, I do want to be mindful of what I'm doing to my body. So that's another thing. I'm a lot more mindful of what it is that I'm doing to my body because I want my health to be at a good place, you know? Okay, so the next one is energy level. And guys, my energy level is so much better. I feel like a little jackrabbit sometimes with the amount of energy that I have. I just feel like, you know, on like a high at sometimes. But like I said, meditation has really helped too, because it's kind of kept me more peaceful. Of course, I still get my anxiety and things like that. I had anxiety today because of everything that I had to get done for today. But for the most part, when I started getting things done, my anxiety for sure just started to literally go down by the minute, you know? So as soon as I started to check things off my list, I was noticing that my anxiety was like so much peaceful. Okay, so the next thing that I have on my list is how do I feel about the diet being over? So honestly, I was so ready for the diet to be over, but then when the diet was over and like trickling down to like the last days, I was kind of like, I'm actually gonna miss this, because it made it easier to keep up with the diet because I was vlogging it, and because, you know, I actually had like an audience that was looking at me, and I kind of felt like, man, I kind of have to do this to ride it out for the sake of the vlog, you know? So that kind of helped with keeping up with the diet, as well as, you know, actually being able to create all these different meals and stuff, and then seeing how the meals tasted at the end. But I am a little bit glad that it's over, because it was really, really hard to record before work and in between work and all that other kind of stuff. So I'm glad for that main part, because that part was extremely stressful and tough for me to do. Alright guys, and the last thing is my final weight. My final weight is 158.5 pounds, which I'm happy with that. I went down at least 9 pounds, almost 10 pounds. So yeah, I'm extremely happy about that. I will definitely continue to keep working hard to kind of, you know, drop down just a little bit more weight. And then from there, I kind of want to tone and add weights and stuff like that. So then I can perfect things like my booty and, you know, have that thing just sitting and everything like that. So, and then of course I want to get this stomach flat. So I will cut as much as I need to get my stomach flat. And just trying to maintain drinking water and things like that. Another thing that I feel really helps me during my diet was drinking green tea. I drink green tea with lemon, honey, and ginger. And, you know, all of those things really boost your metabolism. So I feel like that really helped me with the diet as well, because my metabolism was literally going like this. That's why I think I lost so much within the first week of me doing the diet. But honestly, overall, I would definitely recommend this diet if you guys have, you know, diet restrictions and things, and you have medical issues and things of that nature. I would definitely say check with your doctors and stuff first. But if you're like me and, you know, you don't have really any restrictions or anything like that, and you just want to get started on it, then I would say do it, because, you know, I'm down 9 pounds and I feel great. And, you know, I see my trouble spots and I see that they're getting better and things like that. And it's making me want to do the diet again at some point and seeing how much that I lose and things like that. So yeah, for sure, I would say do the diet. Alright guys, but that is pretty much it for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Please be sure to follow me on all of my social medias. They'll be listed in the description box down below, as well as here on the screen. Alright guys, that's pretty much it of this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!